I need to know that I have done one thing right with my life.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Airing Austin YouTube channel. My name's Austin, and today we're going to be doing a non-spoiler review of The Whale, featuring the likes of Brendan Fraser, Sadie Sink, and Hong Chau, as well as a few others. There's actually not a lot of people in this movie. It really felt like a stage play throughout the whole entirety of the film. In fact, by the end of this movie, it said it was inspired by an actual play. The most interesting part about this movie for me was Brendan Fraser's character, his journey, and finding out what he is basically about. This heavily obese man, he's an online college teacher, and he doesn't show his face at all to any of his kids. He's also starting to question some of his spirituality as well. I personally don't like that in a lot of my movies because it's so heavy-handed, overtoned, but in this one, I think that they really nailed it. I think that they played this out scene by scene with this character who is trying to convince Charlie, Brendan Fraser's character. He's trying to convince him throughout each scene, like, hey, you need to find God. I think I'm here to help you. And by the end, these two characters, they piece by piece kind of find out where they have to be, what they have to do. And that includes other characters as well, such as the character Ellie, who is portrayed by Sadie Sink. Ellie is actually Charlie's daughter. And so they really have a rough relationship there as well. And really the only character that Charlie doesn't have a hard relationship with is Liz, played by Hong Chau. And honestly, it really feels like Liz is being tortured throughout this entire movie. She is watching her friend die. And that's really hard to watch, especially for someone who has been through a lot of weight issues himself. It's just something that really hit home with me, and seeing Liz go through what I saw growing up as a child, except in this case, she's an adult. She is a nurse. She actually knows what to do and how to take care of people. It's still, you feel a sense of loss, and you don't really have that much control over the situation. So watching Liz see her friend Charlie in this situation just eat himself to death and not take care of himself whatsoever, it's heartbreaking. It is a really hard thing to watch. And so by saying that, this movie, ultimately, it's really difficult to get through for the normal viewer. If you go into this movie, go in with not even high expectations or low expectations. Just go in knowing that this story, it's very real. It is very heartbreaking. It emotionally impacted me. And I feel like that's what A24 kind of does. A24 really lays down the emotional scenes really well, brick by brick. They make me cry in a lot of their movies, whether it be A Ghost Story or Everything Everywhere All at Once. Probably one of my favorite films of this year. A24 just knocked it out of the park with The Whale. It was surprising. That is probably the best word I can throw out there for this movie off the top of my head. It was a surprising movie, not in the sense that it was surprisingly good, the sense that it was surprising and shocking to see what we saw throughout the story, whether it be the main character's relationship with his daughter, or even his ex-wife, or maybe even like his caretaker, and even the person he tries to find spirituality with, in terms of the character Thomas, played by Ty Simpkins. I would have to say one of the things that was really hard for me to grasp onto was that of Sadie Sink playing the character Ellie. She, at first, really annoyed me, and then I came to realize that's kind of what she's meant to do, and I just didn't want to see her at all. I wanted her to leave. I wanted her to stop bothering Charlie. I felt so bad for everything he was going through. But on top of that, you kind of feel that Charlie loves this. He's reconnecting with his daughter. He's finally able to support her in the only way that he can, the only way that he really knows how to. It's really difficult to watch that as well. There's a lot of difficulties about this movie. What was really refreshing about that was being actually taken out of place and put into these real human, like very emotional situations. You don't see that in a lot of movies these days. It's mostly just, oh, where's the next cool action scene? Where is the next awesome explosion? This movie takes its time with its characters and lets them get fleshed out. And that was just so, as I said before, refreshing to see on screen and to watch everything unfold throughout the story. There's this line of dialogue in the movie that keeps getting repeated over and over and over again. They don't really explain what it means other than Brendan Fraser's character really enjoys this line of dialogue. And at the very end of the movie, you find out why. And it was really, really emotional. Now, if you guys haven't realized by now, my favorite part about this entire movie was Brendan Fraser. I absolutely adored his acting. I've missed seeing Brendan Fraser on the big screen. I kind of looked up to him as a father figure. I learned a lot from him throughout these movies about never giving up and being your true self. Off screen, it's been an emotional journey, but on screen, that's just a whole other story. Seeing Brendan Fraser perform the way he did, the way he brought Charlie to life, it was so realistic because I have been in these situations before with people who were this large as well. And seeing that translated to film through Brendan Fraser and him being able to just get that perfectly, I was blown away. And it was a performance of a lifetime. Honestly, I don't say that a lot about movies. I was flabbergasted by the entire movie. In a really, really good way. The opening scene, it was absolutely jarring, but that's really my only gripe with the movie. And after first viewing, I couldn't help but fall in love with this movie. It's all shot in one location. It's got some writing behind it that I personally adore. The Whale, it is an amazing movie, and it needs to be seen by anyone who has gone through such issues such as weight loss, weight gain, or even if you've been affected by that, seeing someone you know or love go through that as well. And aside from that viewpoint, I think anyone can actually really step into this film and enjoy it for the storytelling, for the acting, for the filmmaking, everything. It was just a really solid movie. Everything here is what a movie to me should be every time I go and see a movie. And I know it's not going to be like that every single time, but gosh, I really wished they were all like this movie. And if you guys want to go check it out, I recommend going as soon as you can. Go support this movie. I know that I've had a few personal issues trying to attend this movie, be it trying to find the actual release date, getting my tickets canceled from AMC, not being notified about tickets going on sale after signing up to be notified, all of that, and just struggling to find a theater to actually attend and watch this screening. It was hard, but it was worth it. It's a little jarring to some. You just might have to jump over that hump. But if you can make that hurdle, I think that you will fall in love with this movie as much as I did. Thank you guys so much for watching my movie review of The Whale. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like and a comment on the video. The engagement helps a long way with the channel. And if you guys want to see more content from me, highly recommend subscribing, as well as we are going to be continuing making more movie reviews and some gaming live streams and just lots of content for the YouTube channel and really trying to pin down my niche. But other than that, my name's Austin, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.